establishing a designated place to look at and design for the restoration of wellness for African American people. We pointed out that the Asian stuff, the Native American stuff, the Arab stuff, every stuff, when it comes to black folks, they kind of say we can go and do our work. So we really had a lot of fighting with them. We went through a couple of administrations, and it wasn't until two sisters, I like the symbolism of that, two sisters took the leadership of Alabama County that things moved forward. I'm going to ask Montgomery to make a comment in a moment. I want you to know she's one of those two sisters that have resurrected the life of this African American hub. And there are people here that we selected to join us because in your own way, you know you help shape the process. The African American Hub is a big, major division. And we've talked about it as a citadel of wellness.
Yeah.
That we have a citadel of wellness for African Americans designated to our people. And we've been working on that. And what we're going to talk about today is really two of the strands. There are five. Two of the strands that make up the African American Hub. And I'll have Adam talk about that. But I want to just acknowledge a couple. All y'all are dignified. All y'all are dignified, but in this protocol, there are some dignitaries you're supposed to identify. So I don't want to get to draw folks out that they call your name. They just said you're all dignified. But I do want to point out that we have a longtime friend, Dr. Thomas Parham, who is the president of UC Santa Now, this is a black man, who's the president of a major university. So we ain't playing up in here as black folks. We're really doing stuff that's different. And we're resonating on different levels. And I want to also point out, this sister here is a black woman owner of a publishing company. Only one in the country. She's made a commitment to only publish academic excellence. And she's been coming to every side, and she's got an understanding that people will identify, make a commitment to do good work. They do good work, she's going to publish it. She has a worldwide distribution. And I want to point out Dr. Naeem Akbar. Yeah. Long time, 50 years, as intellectual twins. And I was in California and he was in Florida. We would come up with an idea and talk to each other, and we had the same idea. And talk to each other. We had spirits talking to each other. We had traveled together on this thing of creating ABC. I hope you should know that I was a baby daddy of ABC. Yes. I was a young student. And when black folks took the courage to break away from APA and said, we're not going to have a component, we're not going to have a division, we're going to have our own stuff. And I'd like to point out to students particularly that when we decided to have an Association of Black Psychologists, the next day we looked at each other and said, well, we don't have a black psychology. Think about that. And we went to work and created a science of black mental health called black psychology. But I'm now pushing it further to say it's not only black psychology, it's a science of being. And we can move forward. So there's some exciting stuff happening here. When we came up with Lawful House, we came up with the idea of a therapist in residency. We have been talking to our colleagues, and they're talking about, man, when we get out of school, we got to empty ourselves out of all that stuff as clinicians. And so we said we should use the academy to train our folk in working with our people. We should have a community-based organization that trains therapists and residents, and that's what this project is talking about. Then we call upon a genius. We call upon Ethiopia. Deep clinicians that help us translate this idea into a practice. And she went to work. She started to develop things. So I want to acknowledge her.
Yes, Dr. T.
And the chapter leadership of a very chapter, I'd like to show out. The internal chapter competition in the National Association. So 1 year was Chicago was there, another year was San Diego, another year. But Bay Area always comes pop their collar. And that's what I don't understand. But I do acknowledge that in making this they are learning stuff as we are told to create. So, Patricia Nunley is president. She's also my personal wildcat. You can rope her in. And Michael Roosevelt is our treasurer.
Yeah.
Strategy here. We got the president, we got the treasurer.
All by design.
So I just want to acknowledge them. And before I ask Lawson to give a moment of reference to Dr. Derek Wilson's passing, I would like Stephanie, if you will, just give some remarks on how you as a public service administrator, diversity director, sees this convention that we're doing. And I did mention, please, now let's do this. You also know, I'm kind of everybody's daddy at the beginning, you decide.